Yes.
When, and what were the circumstances?
Thanksgiving dinner. It was Gowker, Amanda, Mackenzie, and Josh, because he was living in our house at the time, and they came over to visit for Thanksgiving.
What was the reason they were there for the visit?
Thanksgiving dinner to eat with us. And
what year was that?
2010.
Thank you.
And what was your understanding why Gowker was in the picture at that time? What was going on?
Well, my understanding was that he was just, he got out of jail, and he was going to get custody back of Josh after, like, visiting and stuff like that.
How did that make you feel that Joshua Young was going to leave your household?
Well, I didn't know that that could happen. I didn't know that, but when the social worker talked to me, our social worker, she was just saying, like, the goal is, and my parents were telling me, that the kids always get reunited with their family or with someone of their relatives. So I was kind of like, I was kind of sad because, Josh was always nice to have around our house.
So you started out thinking your family was going to adopt him.
Yeah. He
was going to be a foster brother, and at some point in time, you thought that reunification was going to be forthcoming.
Yes.
And eventually, Joshua did get supervised visitation with Gowker.
Yes.
Did you say it was in December?
That was the first visit I think he had with his dad was Christmas Eve.
And do you remember when he left for good? What month it was?
No, not exactly.
How much contact did you have with Joshua when he was living with Gowker?
Not as much, obviously it wasn't, but we'd call every once in a while, and we would go and visit him and just to check on him, see how things were doing.
You wanted to stay close with him?
Yeah.
And did you know Trey?
Yes.
And how would you describe Trey's relationship with Joshua living with Gowker?
That was whenever, as one of his best friends, that's the only person he ever referred to me or as his best friend.
We talked about Trey a lot to you.
Yes.
Did you ever observe any ill will between them, fighting, anything?
Never.
What kind of things did they like to do together?
Well, when Josh was living with us, we went and visited them at McDonald's, and he was really excited about that.
When you say them, who are you talking about?
Amanda, and we picked up Gowker. Then we went to McDonald's. We went and saw Amanda and Trey.
And this is McDonald's at Taylorsville Road and Bardstown Road?
The one that Amanda was working at. I'm not exactly.
Where it was?
Not exactly, no.
Okay. Did y'all have just, was it crowded? Were y'all interacting, or what were y'all doing? Just.
We were waiting, and then Trey and Amanda got a break, and we went out in the play place and played with Carly and hung out there.
Was there ever any indication to you that a murder was going to happen to Trey?
Never.
Of Joshua or
Never.
anybody else for that matter?
Never.
Joshua was in what school? Going to what school?
Fern Creek High School.
And what's your brother's name?
Trey.
How old is he?
19 now.
And what was Joshua's relationship with that?
With Trey, with my brother, he was his foster brother also.
And how close were they?
They were pretty close from what I can tell. They would always, go and we would all play outside and hang out, and they'd play video games all the time. I'd try, but I was never really good at them.
What can you tell the court, and I guess the jury that's not here, but were there any plans for Joshua Young to get a job, and what were those circumstances?
Yes, he was very excited to go work with Trey at McDonald's. That was his whole line that he would tell us a lot. He would say, "I'm so excited to go work at McDonald's with Trey."
When was that he was thinking about going to work with Trey at McDonald's?
Whenever there was a chance that he was going back with his dad, and when all that happened, he was really excited that he could go get a job, make money, and work with Trey.
That's all.
Any cross-examination? Thank you very much, Ms. Sternberg.
Thank you.
You're free to go. You want to put on any other eval proof now?
I'm not sure where we are on that. Do we want to talk at the bench, or?
Yes, probably.
I know she looked at